Now, over the last decade, Policy Network has performed a momentous role in the development of progressive thinking, bringing us together as one global progressive family. And I think few organisations could have achieved more in such a short space of time. So I too want to thank Lord Sainsbury's and all those who have contributed to the board of Policy Network. And let me say it is an honour to welcome here today the leader of the Swedish Social Democratic Party, Mona Sahlin. I'm very grateful that she has managed to be with us, and I thank her for the work she's doing right across Europe. Commissioner Almunia, it is a great pleasure to have you here, and we will have discussions later in the day. Pascal Lamy, the head of the World Trade Organization, is to be with us. And it's an honour also that we will be able to welcome Prime Minister Stoltenberg and Zapatero to Britain. Prime Minister Stoltenberg, as you know, has been a global leader in development and climate change. And let me thank him and Norway for their pioneering initiatives on health, education and the environment. And Prime Minister Zapatero, who will join us later, has inspired the world with his passion and programme for social rights, his commitment to equality for women and his determination that Spain will lead in international aid for the poorest countries of the world. By the actions they and so many of you have taken, founded on progressive beliefs that you hold, we have seen Prime Minister Stoltenberg, Prime Minister Zapatero and all of you changing the world for the better over these last few years, and we're very proud of all that you have achieved. We thank all of you for joining us here in London today. Today, I want us to imagine what people will say of us all a century from now. People look back on the moments that are the turning points in world history, 1789, 1848, 1945, 1989. Only in retrospect do people see the significance of the times that they are living through. But in the last 2 years, our world has been suffering not just an ordinary economic downturn, but what will be remembered as the first crisis of globalization. It's the first crisis of a world being totally transformed by the scale of global financial flows, by the global sourcing of goods, and by the speed, the scale and the scope of globalization itself. And it's a world of massive new opportunities that I want to talk about, but also, as we found, a world of massive new uncertainties and insecurities too. What we have experienced is not just the usual inflation-driven economic crises, such as we have seen in the past 50 years, but a wholesale crisis that has gone right to the heart of the global financial system itself. And so it is time for us, as we reflect on these events, to draw conclusions about the new framework and the new policies we do need to build a stronger and fairer world economy that will meet the needs of its citizens in this new global age. Quite simply, without radical change, we will not be able to emerge from the crisis into a stronger, fairer, more stable future. So here are my proposals for discussion today. I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system. Secondly, I believe that each country needs national growth and jobs strategies that are founded on science, innovation and skills for the future. But also, and this is my key point, growth for each of us will be lower, and therefore low growth will affect us all, unless there is a strategy for global growth agreed between the G20 countries and beyond. Thirdly, I believe that as we develop the skill jobs that are going to be necessary for the future, we should see social mobility as the modern route to social justice. And we should devise together the radical measures that will massively accelerate the rate of social mobility in our societies. And fourth, with globalization, we have a unique chance to recognize our global interdependence as citizens and work towards a truly global society. And that is a world free from climate change catastrophe, it's a world free from terrorism, and a world where we tackle poverty, disease, illiteracy and inequality. Together, I think these proposals are the modern progressive way of achieving our historic goals of economic progress, social justice, environmental care.